Hello friends, welcome to pelvic floor core and glutes class. We're gonna get those glutes on fire, so let's get right to it. We don't need much for this class. We're gonna use for one of the exercises the ball, but if you don't have a ball, don't worry about it, you could just do without. All right, let's go into quadruped position, coming to fours. Claw the hands and spread all 10 fingers. I don't want you to collapse into the hands, but really use your fingertips and the whole of the hand to push out. Also, don't collapse into the shoulders. Press into your hands, into all 10 fingers, the arms, and round the upper back. Your knees are going to be hip width apart as well, and don't collapse into your back. I want you to engage the core, the transverse abdominis, and remove any arching in the lower back by tucking in the pelvis a little bit and really engaging in the core, zipping it up and in. Once you have a strong foundation, extend the left leg as much as you can, and we're going to bring it all the way in towards the nose. So knee to nose, squeeze into a little tight ball, engaging the pelvic floor, pressing the belly into the spine, and exhaling. We're going to inhale, kick your left leg out. Exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale when you bring the knee to nose. Inhale when you kick the leg out, squeezing the pelvic floor as you come in. And as you exhale, engage the core. One more, and come back to the center. Other leg, extend the right leg out. Exhale in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong hands, strong core. 6, 7. Exhale in, squeeze everything in. Inhale out. 2 more. 1 more. And let's come back to the center. We're going to do rainbows. So we're going to extend the left leg as much as we can again. Really engage the core so you're staying stable in the center of the body. You're not swinging from side to side. Engage the pelvic floor, strong arms, strong hands. And we're going to imagine that we're going to draw a circle in the back wall, a rainbow. So half a circle. 1, tap your toe on one side and tap your toe on the other side. 3, 4. Try not to lean over the non-working leg. Try to stay in the center of the body. Look down. 6, 7. Extend the neck. No tension in the neck. 9. Breathing in and out. Easy breath. And 10. Come back to the center and let's change legs. Extend the right leg out. Find your center, your stability in the middle of the body. Engage the core. Don't twist your hips. Engage the pelvic floor, and let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to start feeling those glutes firing up, the back of the legs. Embrace all sensations. 1 more, and come back to center. Very nice. The third exercise of this set, we're going to do fire hydrants. So we're going to imagine we're a dog and we're going to pee in a fire hydrant. You can do this exercise on your elbows as well. If you're getting a little tired on your wrist, no problem. Any of this exercise you can modify on your elbows like this. So you're going to bring your leg out, open the hip as much as you can, and then down. Exhale out, inhale in. 3, 4. So you exhale out, squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the glutes. Feel those hips opening, and open the hip as much as you can, as much as it's possible. 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Try and stay in the center, super stable. Your core is engaged, your pelvic floor. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now we're going to do that whole series of 3 exercises one more time. You can choose your variation. You can do it on your forearms, all the exercises, or you can also do it on your hands, no problem. Choose your variation, and we'll start with the left leg out, knee to nose. Get ready. Engage the core and exhale in, inhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, squeeze everything up and in. Inhale, release and kick out. Keep going at your own pace. Exhaling, squeezing everything in into little tight ball, and inhaling, kicking out and releasing. A few more. Keep going. And come back to the center. Let's change sides. Extend the right leg out. Find your strength foundation here. Engage the core and the pelvic floor, and exhale in and out. 1, 2, move with the breath. 4, 5, 6. Very good. Almost there. And come back to center. Let's go straight into rainbows. Extend the left leg as much as you can and paint a rainbow in the back, tapping your toe back. 2, 3. You're going to start feeling your glutes really working. Both glutes actually, the non-working leg. Try and see if you can stay in the middle and not lean over the non-working leg. Squeeze the pelvic floor, engage the core. 6, 7, 8. You got it. 9 and 10. Okay, other side. Extend the right leg and start tapping front and back. So the tendency is really to lean over towards the left. So really try and stay in the center, engaging your upper back, pressing into your all 10 fingers or into your forearms, squeezing the pelvic floor and the core. Let's do a few more. Almost there. And come back to center. Fire hydrants. Open up the left leg as much as you can. Work with your own ability. This is a great exercise not only to strengthen the legs and the glutes, but also to increase hip mobility. 5, 6, 7. Squeeze the core up and in, and also the pelvic floor. And let's change sides. Right leg opens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy breath. Notice if you're tensing in your face, if you're tensing the breath. Try and not hold the breath either at any moment. Just breathe in and out naturally. A couple more. And let's exhale into child's pose very quickly. And shake it out. And we're going to lay down for the next set of exercise. We're going to do bridge with the ball. So we've done this exercise before without the ball. We're going to bring the ball in the middle of the thighs, so we can have some activation of the middle line. When we're squeezing something with our thighs in this exercise, it really helps us activate that middle line. Try it. If you put something in the middle of your thighs and squeeze it, you're going to feel your pelvic floor right away engaging, and also your core. So it's a great reminder. It also helps you work those adductors more. So if you don't have a ball, that's okay. You can put a block or just something, a pillow or something in between your legs. We're going to do this exercise on our heels as well. So this is going to help us activate also more the back of the legs and the glutes. So we're going to come up into a bridge position. When we come up, we exhale, we engage the legs, squeeze the ball, squeeze the pelvic floor, engage the transverse abdominis. Inhale down. Exhale, push into your heels, press up the heels and press your hips up as much as you can. Inhale, come down. As you come up, you squeeze your glutes, squeeze the back of the legs, the pelvic floor and the core. Exhale up, squeeze everything up and in. Inhale down and release. Exhale up, squeeze. Inhale down. Exhale, active. Inhale down, release. Exhale up, all the way up. Press as much as you can. Engage the core, find your stability and your strength. Exhale, seep it up. Inhale, release. Exhale, press into the heels. Feel the back of the legs working, your glutes, pelvic floor, the core. Inhale, release. This one, exhale up, and we're going to hold it here, really squeezing everything and holding it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, squeeze, 5, and slow pulses. We're going to go down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Pelvic thrusts, slow pulses, squeeze when you go up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the pelvic floor, and release on the way down. Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Good, hold it there and slowly, slowly inhale down and release. Grab your knees towards your chest, small circles to release your lower back outwards. And reverse the circles inwards. Easy legs. Bring it all down. All right, we're gonna do some bridge marching. So you're gonna come into a bridge position again. You're gonna exhale, squeeze, and bring up one leg bent up, and then inhale down. So as you come up into a bridge, one leg up, bend towards the chest, squeeze the pelvic floor, really engage the transverse abdominis, and bring your hips as much as you can, press into your feet, and then inhale, come down and change. So we're gonna do this, changing from one side to the other, exhaling up, squeezing everything up and in, and inhaling down. Slowly, slowly squeezing your glutes as you come up. This is a pelvic floor core glutes class, so you want to work those glutes. Bring the legs up and changing sides. Good. Exhaling up. Slowly, slowly. Try not to rush. Go at your own pace. The most important thing is not how many you do, but the quality of how you're doing it. If you want to make this exercise a little bit harder, you can extend the leg also and do it with the leg extended. This will make it a bigger of a challenge. Let's do a couple more. Exhale up, inhale down. Last one, left leg, and bring it down. Very nice. Bring your knees in towards the chest again. Give yourself a really nice hug. You can circle the knees if you like doing that. Inwards and outwards. Really nice to release the lower back and also the hips and the legs. All right, let's turn to the side and come up. We're gonna do seated to kneeling position. So you're gonna bring your feet together and you're gonna sit down with your knees wide apart, wider than your hips. You're gonna bring that ball in between your hands. If you don't have the ball, use something else. And you're gonna bring those shoulders and elbows on in line with your shoulders. You're gonna squeeze the ball as you do this exercise. If you don't have a ball, you can use a block or something with a weight. Or for a bigger challenge, you can use a dumbbell or something heavy. Choose your variation, and we're gonna come into a kneeling position. So you're gonna bring your hips up, hips over your knees. You're gonna squeeze your pelvic floor here, exhaling. Engage the core, really engage those glutes, squeeze the glutes. This is a glutes class. And then inhale, come down. So hip thrust. Inhale down, exhale up, squeeze everything. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, come down. Exhale, up and squeeze. Inhale, come down. Squeeze the ball, so you're really also engaging the shoulders and your whole upper body. Exhale, squeeze, inhale down. Squeeze up, inhale down. Very good. And last one. Very good. All right, let's come down, and we're gonna do that set of exercise one more time. So you're gonna take a break if you like, or just join me for the next set of the same 3 exercises. So bridge up and down, bring your ball in between your thighs. You can do this without a ball as well. If you don't have anything, no problem, okay? Exhale up, squeeze the core in, squeeze the pelvic floor, and inhale down. 2, slowly and mindfully. 3, keep the breath fluid, squeezing everything up and in, relaxing and releasing on the way down. 5, 6, embrace all the sensations of fire. Feel those glutes working, your pelvic floor, your core. Up and in, squeeze, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Very good. Keep going. Hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the ball, and 5. And small pulses. 1 inch down, 1 inch up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Little pulses up and down. Squeeze everything. Squeeze your glutes. You really use the floor and press into your feet. Use the back of the legs. Good. Come down. And we're going to do bridge marching. So you're going to bring one leg up. As you squeeze the pelvic floor, you exhale. Come up into a bridge position. And inhale down. Marching the legs, switching one to the other side. All right, let's start. Exhale, bring right leg up. Squeeze up and in. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Come up and down, squeezing and engaging everything when you come up. Every time you're in action, you exhale and you squeeze the pelvic floor and the core. Keep going. Almost there. A few more. Easy breath. Good. Now sitting to kneeling position. So grab your bowl. Sit down on your heels together. Open the knees a little bit wider than your hips. Grab your bowl, or you can also do it. You can do this variation with your arms straight up or with your hands together, pressing the hands together in front of you. So choose your variation. I'm going to do it with my arms up. You can bring your hands in Kali Mudra, so your index finger is going to go straight and your other fingers are just going to wrap around. Straighten the arms over the head. And let's start. Exhale up, hip thrust. So bring your hips forward, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the pelvic floor and the core, and inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Good. Easy breath. Move with your breath. Exhale, inhale down. Exhale, squeeze, inhale down. Good. Keep going. You're doing a really good job. We're almost finished. Stay up and we'll do small pulses. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Squeeze on the way up, release down. Up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. Keep going. Very good. And come all the way down. Very good. All right, we're gonna lay down and do some reverse tabletop exercises. So just bring your hands a few inches behind you, fingers facing towards the back of the mat. Arms are straight. Feet are hip width apart. You're gonna come up into a reverse tabletop, pressing your hips up as much as you can, and just hold it here for a few breaths. Engage the core. Now we're going to do some walkouts from that position. We're going to walk up our feet a little bit out and then walk the feet back as if you're going to straighten your legs completely. All right, so let's do it together. I'll walk you through it. Come up into a reverse tabletop. Hold it here for a few breaths so you really find your strength here. If this is too much for you to do a walkout, so you can just hold this position. So this is the foundation. Just engage the core, the pelvic floor here, and lift your hips as much as you can. Tuck your chin towards your chest. From here, we're going to do the walkout. So you want to walk your feet outwards a little bit, keeping your hips as much as you can up. Walk out slowly on your heels and then walk back to the reverse tabletop position where we started, keeping those hips up as much as we can. This is really, really hard. You're really feeling your glutes in the back of the legs. If it's too hard for you, just stay in your reverse tabletop and work on the foundation of this posture.
come back. Good. Keep those hips up, squeezing the glutes, using the back of the legs, and walk out on your heels. Walk back. Good. Exhale down. Very good. Shake it all out. Take a few breaths. Good. Very nice. All right, we're going to come back into that reverse tabletop position for another exercise. So bring your hips all the way up, and we're going to do marches, just as we did with the bridges, but in the reverse tabletop position. Again, if this is too hard for you, just do your reverse tabletop position and just hold it. You can also come into your forearms in the sitting position and just do the marches in this position. So there's plenty of modifications. Do the best that you can and choose what's best for you right now. Remember, the more you do it, the easier it's going to become and the stronger you'll be. So just modify it as you need to and stay with your own body and with your own limitations. No problem. All right, so let's start. Choose your variation and lift your hips up if you're in the reverse tabletop. And we're going to start marching, lifting that right knee up towards the chest and then changing left, right, and left. Keeping in the center of the body, strong core, pressing the belly towards the spine, squeezing the pelvic floor, and marching your legs. Very good. Keep going wherever you are. Breathe in and out there, a few more, and relax. Come all the way down. Very good. All right. Just shake it out, and we are done with that. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching because we work the glutes really, really hard. So come down and lay down. We'll do half pigeon. So bring the right leg in a figure of 4. Flex that foot so you're really taking care of your knee here. And just relax your hip here for a few breaths. You can stay here, or you can bring your left leg towards your chest, holding the back of your thigh. Take a few deep breaths here. You're going to feel a really nice stretch on the right glute here. You want your right knee to go outward, away from your body, and your left knee to go towards your chest. Take some deep breaths here through the nose. Relaxing and releasing. You did a lot of work today. You should be proud. Good. We're going to twist here. So bring your right knee over your left and let your knees go towards the left side for a nice spinal twist. Open your arms to the side. Feel that nice stretch in the lower back, the right glute. Look towards the right if you can. Try and keep that right shoulder glued to the floor as well, so you have a more of a spinal twist here, also opening up in the chest. Long deep breaths, and come back to the center, and let's change sides. So left leg in half pigeon, figure 4. Flex that left foot and just breathe here for a few breaths, relaxing the left leg. If you want, bring your right knee up towards you, towards the chest. Bring it in with the hands underneath your right thigh. Open up that left hip and breathe into that left glute. Bring some oxygen into those muscles. Long, deep breaths. Exhale, mouth wide open. Relaxing and releasing. Using the breath. Another deep breath. Very good. Let's cross her over for a spinal twist. Relax the knees towards the right side. Look left. And breathe into all sensations. Long deep breaths. Relaxing and releasing on every exhalation a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. Relax your core, your pelvic floor. Feel all the sensations. Open the chest.
That's all that matters.
Relax the face and the jaw. Very good. Come back to center. We're slowly going to come up and do a short child's pose. Open your knees wide and extend the hands, the arms as much as you can, and sit on your heels, forehead on the floor. Long deep breaths here, relaxing and releasing. No need to hold on to anything anymore. Allow yourself to deeply surrender and feel. Good. Very nice. One more deep breath. Let it all go. You worked really hard today. You should be proud. Be thankful for showing up and doing the best that you can. That's all that matters. Showing up and being here. Without attachment to result, but really just enjoying the journey. All right, we're gonna come up and we're gonna end class here. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, for trusting me. Please leave me any comments. I love to hear from you. Also, if you have any questions, you can email me or send me messages. I love to hear always from you. All right, I hope you enjoy class and I'll see you on our next one. Bye.